So guys, in the last video we saw how to print a hello world or exotic tag in Python, and we also learn about the comments in Python. So in this video I will show you how string work, how you can store data. For example, I create a variable called x is equals to exotic tag. This is my string, and if I want to write some comment, this is my string. Okay, so by this way you define, like, I create a variable x which has some value. That value is exotic type. You can give any value to the variable. As of now, the type is string. Okay, you can put any integer value, floating points, decimal. It depends on your what you want to do actually. Okay, so for me, I wanted to create the string and store it into the variable. After this, if I want to print that variable, I will just do this and compile it. Look, I got the exotic tag in my output. Now when you are working with a string, there are many other things you can do with the string. For example, if I did this print x, now if I want to calculate the length of x, let's see what it returns. It returns me 11, means the exotic tag contains 11 letters. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the important thing is to, I'm also writing into the comment section so that you can understand how things are working in a clear way. So it also counts the spaces, or you can say the blank spaces. Okay, so now we have 11 in exotic tag. It counts blank space as well. So the next is, we can also use, for example, print x 0. What it returns? E, means it returns the value at index 0, which is E. Okay, so it returns the value at index 0. If I want to do something else, I want to return something on index 4, it returns me I. Okay, so now you can, if you want to get something on the some indexes, you can simply do this: return some index value. Okay, so the next step is, let's copy it to save some time. 0:4. What does this mean? Look, it returns me exot. So the thing is that it took 0 index, 1 index, second index, and third index. So like this one. Now it will it will be so clear for you guys. So it returns me exot. E, 1 is x, 2 is o, 3 is t. So this is how it works, because always array starts from 0 index. That's why. So if I do something familiar like this, 1 minus 1, what it will return? It will return exotic tag. It removes e and h from the last index. So now one is clear to us actually. It ignored 0 index. It starts from 1 index. Okay, and what about minus 1? Minus 1 means it went in the end. It removed the last element, that was h, from the string. So minus 1 means it will remove h element. If I do minus 2, it will remove c and h both. Look, we got exotic te. So this is how it works. So like in other languages, it's a bit complicated to, to take out a specific value. So in Python, it's so easier to do this. So next is, if I do something similar, what does this mean? This means it will take entire string. It will not cut anything from the string. The reason is because we are not giving any specific index. We are saying it take complete variables. That is exotic tag. Don't ignore any portion from the x. Okay. So the next one is step function. So how step function works? For example, I want to give step of 3. So what will happen? Let's compile it. Look, we got et and c. So what is the, like, each after the repetition of 3, it will give us the value. E was at index 0, x is ignored because it is on index 1, 0 is index 2, 3, which is t. It gives us t because it is on the third index. So similarly, c is also in our third index. That's why it returns et and c. So this is like 4 steps. This will return complete value. And now, what does this mean? If I do something like this, delete this, save it, it returns exotic tag. If you notice closely, notice into this one, it is exactly same like this one. These two are exactly same, because means nothing means it's 0. Okay, so it's same actually, there's no difference. So now we saw basic operation of string in Python. Furthermore, we can do many things. For example, I want to create a variable which is called I want to store I'm happy today. Life is chill. Thanks, exotic tech. Guys. Okay, so what does this mean? If you closely noticed, I didn't use the double quotation mark. I used different method to comment to store these or this line into y variable. So what does this mean? You can write multiple string lines. In order to write multiple string lines, you have to use this syntax. If I print y, what it will return? Of course, it will return the complete string. I'm happy today. Life is chill. Thanks, exotic tech guys. So this is how string work in Python. Furthermore, stay tuned with me. In the next video, I will come up with a different concept. Like I have to cover lists, tuple, dictionary, set, and other basic and advanced programming concepts related to Python. So don't forget to subscribe this channel. And thank you very much for your time.